The shot that clears will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
That's caught. It's Stockton. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Stockton. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 2nd down coming up. He'll try the left side. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off play action. Moving away from pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The shot that clears offense will go to work for the first time today. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down.
There he goes. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on 1st down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's O'Neal. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a new set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll run play action. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down, and they give it back.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll try it over the left side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. At the 35, he's loose. Lots of room to run. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. Offside. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. They'll try to blast their way in. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Chanticleers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're testing the right side here. Shakes off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
Looking to throw, it's Hudson. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going. Looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and more. On the move at the 30. Touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 7 over Miami.
That boy look down.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC.
After that,
Circle back if
look
anything
down.
develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Hudson. Hauls it in. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Porter. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That's caught. It's O'Neal. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. And the shot to clear will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that's not a fumble, Rooski?
One final play before the end of the quarter. The give on the option. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Just feeds the running back.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Looking for a man. It's Hudson. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Nestled just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Catch in the middle. It's Webster. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Here's the give off the left side. Turning it on. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Running back searching for a hole. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. 1st and 10 for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Perez. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up, way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a 1st down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The shot that clears had this offense rolling.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Give to the back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Continues to fight for yards. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. Now the toss. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Get set.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the ground with the back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Motion from the wide out. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wide out. Pulls it in, it's Stockton. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. I mean, again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
That one comes out hot down the right side.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man, you can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Collins. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Green 25.
Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And after the failed connection on second down, this offense faces a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They bring the punter onto the field now. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Porter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Complete to the left. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking downfield, it's Hudson. Slips a tackle. Looking for the score. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It'd have been tough sledding here in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. That's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
That one, no tackle. That's BS. And 21 just look at me and spite them, huh?
And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football, racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be heading towards a career day. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Bang, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The shot that clears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Caught near the stick. It's O'Neal. There he goes. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. And the shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it, and he's into the end zone.
Double team.
Touchdown, Coastal.
One of the reasons this offense is so
double
exciting
team
to watch,
niggas.
they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, it gets you in stride, these guys will take
You
it
double
out.
teaming ass
Good
niggas.
job to do the rest.
Why y'all double teaming niggas?
Stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Stockton. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to the ground game on the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Line gets set, 1st down. The give to the left. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just shoots up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? West Virginia has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 18 to Wisconsin. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. It's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
All clean.
Sometimes it's better to be
Good
lucky
job.
than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Diaper. Yeah, you got new diaper now. Yeah, next time you got to poo-poo, go to the bathroom. Your daddy got to poo-poo. Okay? Okay?
You've got to protect this thing at all costs. Lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
The shot that clears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Next time, pooping Rachel party.
Leaves him with the back. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Got it in the middle. It's rush. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught over the middle. It's Rush. Hard running there. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And I tell you what, when you run those little fellas in the slants, they got to win at the line of scrimmage right now. And they got to make sure those DBs don't get their hands on them so they can create a little bit of space because they're not as big of a target. Nice job winning right on the line of scrimmage to make the catch.
They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
Try to march their way in. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And we're all square as he sets to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start to drive. They'll leave it with him. Fighting off the defender. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got a man. It's Stockton. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect and keep the drive going.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd and 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying the left side. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
I know the defense on 3rd and long there was expecting pass, so they played a big zone coverage, but you still got to do a better job coming downhill and just making it.
Tired. You have to finish. You better finish 9 a.m.
Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit them with the screen and a chunk play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. To the air, it's Hudson. Puts it out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Jordan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Defense in press coverage. Takes the handoff. It's Townsend. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Breaks the tackle to the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So 1st down will open up the final period. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Stockton. After the filthy move, he's got room. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Might as well stick with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Miami. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Find some fresh air. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Caught close to the marker. It's Porter. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The shot that clears with the 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Got the 1st down and more. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Snag in the middle. It's Porter. Oh, no, the ball popped out.
That is a nice break for the offense. Man, those are plays that you don't think about down the road, but those are turnovers. They just bounce a little bit in the direction of the defense. You're so jacked up, create momentum, juice. It could change the game. That's a great break for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker in there.
Running to the left. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the shot that clears decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll try to run for it. There he goes. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he will house it.
Let's fucking
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are
Johnson,
I'm
honestly.
a great play caller when I can hand it to guys
One
like
thing
that.
Salisbury can do is stay with running backs.
Far to the house,
Good running.
create big plays, shows you a little bit
There's some
of
good
vision,
receivers.
shows you a little bit of burners. When you kick
So that quarterback
you got the long touchdowns.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He's going to fire deep. He's got it down the left. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Hudson. Makes the grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The shot that clears will hustle to the line. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the shot that clears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll pick up yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The shot that clears are on the move.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time, the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Out of the gun, the inside kid. He's going to lose a yard on that one. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Rush. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And the shot that clears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Hudson. Pass is complete near the sidelines, but they'll lose yardage.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, the games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
To the air on 2nd down. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
You have to understand, at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs, you've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive.
This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Plows through the defense. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the 4th quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
It's right here, touchdown.
Trying to surge it in. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
They'll try to have a very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field is Hudson. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.